The Backhouse, your hospitality venue, presents Live at the Backhouse Season 4. You feel those claps. You feel the energy in the room tonight. You feel the energy. Well, Live at the Backhouse is your marketing platform that highlights small businesses, authors, and various topics of interest. I am your host, Vonsiel English, aka Coach V in the house, and thank you so much for joining us tonight. So as you can see, is one of those star-studded nights that we have here at the Backhouse. We have the cast of the Death of a Lie stage play here with us, and we are so excited for them to join us. Yes. Definitely. So they are also the sponsor. The encore performance of Death of a Lie is March 8th at the Dayton Art Institute at 2 p.m. So make sure you get your tickets. Some of the proceeds help youth programming and the Wesley Center. So make sure you support the community and the play. And also share the live. So share the live if you join us, interact with us, put emojis, emoticons, and just let us know how you're loving these beautiful faces here who I will be interviewing. So without further ado, let's get started. We have a lot of people here tonight. And we have a live studio audience as well. So we're going to make sure tonight that you get to meet each and every one of the cast members. So not only do we have the cast members from the first Death of a Lie stage play, but we have the new cast members in the house. So we hope to get around to everyone. So stay tuned. It's going to go pretty quick. So we're glad you're joining. But to introduce the writer, producer, and director of the stage play, Miss Phillitia Charlton. Welcome. So this is round 2.
Yes, it is.
Round 2. So just real quick, how's the experience gone from the first one to now the second?
It's amazing. We have some new cast members. We have a lot of energy, a whole lot of wonderful talent. And so it's just a blessing to be with people who want to do the work and be a part of the vision. So it's going really, really well.
Definitely. A lot of great things for the community. And I've heard a lot of great feedback from the first one. So we're going to get started, and we are going to go down the line. I want to start in that back row over there to one of our male roles, and we're going to have you, what we're going to do is just introduce yourself and just tell us, well, you know what, how about this? Let's do a reflection of the cast members from the first play. So who do I have from the first one in the back row? Oh, in the first row. Go ahead, she raised her hand. In the first row. So please tell me your name and what part you play.
My name is Riley, and I play the young youth role again. I'm very excited to be a part of it again, and also see new people that I haven't met before. So.
Excellent. So reflecting on the first time you did it, what is the difference, or how did you feel after the play went on the first time?
I felt really good after the play, but it was also kind of weird getting back into it because we also had to teach other people stuff. So I was ready to move on, but when people weren't there yet. So it was kind of different having to slow down my pace from things that I already knew.
Definitely. So you're learning, but now you're also developing those that are coming after you, right? Exactly. Always a good skill. Well, first row, so you look familiar. Are you from the first cast as well? Yes, but I know you are. Yes, your name, please.
My name is Gloria Humphrey. I was in the first play. I played the lead college poet. It was a really great experience. I really had a lot of fun.
Excellent. So did anything change from when you were preparing for the role until after?
I didn't understand.
Well, when you were preparing, remember when you first came in, but then after the play, did anything change? Did you feel different?
Oh, yes. I felt really relieved. I was exhausted, but I was really happy. I was excited that we had just performed. I missed it. It was actually my first show with a mic, so that was a new experience. I never did a play with the microphone. Every other play that I've done is we've just had to project all the way through the theater. So that was new, but it was really exciting. It was a good learning experience.
Excellent. I'm hearing learning, and this is, yes, with this production,
Felt like a
so
professional.
professional. Yes. All right, in the back row, those in the first cast, reflections on your experience.
Hi, my name is Davia. I played the 20s, Miss Phillitia, and I'm just loving just being here, and it's always nice to expand and to grow and have more family members.
Definitely, definitely. All
I'm
right.
excited.
You're excited. We're excited. And also for some of the crew who is in the house, and I know you personally, but go ahead and tell us your name.
My name is Thomas Troutman, and I am the assistant director and production manager. And well, I think you're going to ask me the same question as far as the experience from the first time. I'm gonna let you ask the question first. It might be a different question for me.
Well, actually, not necessarily the difference in working with the two different casts, but was there anything yourself as far as how you're used to producing or directing that you had to kind of change personally for the second cast?
I think for this it's really a dream come true because I've always wanted to be, you know, whether it's on stage or as a part of a crew, a part of a show that is ongoing. You can see the growth in a project that doesn't have many changes. So to be able to just kind of go with the flow, I have a system now. The first time around it was like doing a Broadway workshop where everything was new. We had no idea what each day was going to hold. Now understanding, you know, even with the new cast, exactly how to get the mic and the theater ready before we get there, and then just the flow of rehearsal has been a lot easier for us as you know, staff members, as the directors and the choreographer, and our choreographer and the cast as well. You know, that was here the first time around. They've helped us a lot to groom the new actors and actresses. And so that's been a relief because all of the work wasn't on us as a creative team to create it from scratch.
Okay, yes, yes. And speaking of first cast, we're gonna keep going down the line. And I'm loving this shirt, straight out of Madison Park. Go ahead. So how was your experience? We're reflecting back on when you first were here. Yes.
Well, when I was first here, I was pretty nervous, didn't know what to say actually, but I'm glad that I'm here to spend time with everybody and stuff.
And yes. And I'm sorry, what was your name? Did you say your name? Yes.
I am Jordan, and I play elementary friend number 4.
That was Jordan. Yes. And you are?
My name is Justice Murphy, and I play the role of youth friend 1 and teen friend 2. And reflecting on when we first started doing it, it's like a lot more going on because we have to teach new people but still go on with the same thing. So it's always something going on at rehearsal every time. And I just like everybody being here, and it's very fun.
It seems fun. It seems very fun. Very fun. And yeah, so I believe you were also, you may not have been. He's ready, okay. He's preparing. But you were also with the first cast and crew, and you worked on the first production of the play. Please tell us your name and what your role is.
My name is Michael Shepard, and I'm the choreographer. And my job is to bring Fee's visual out the book
This
and
is
put it
Phil,
on stage.
in case you didn't know. That's Phil.
And that's it.
Okay,
Yeah.
and bring it on the stage. So the vision.
The vision.
Just to bring it to life.
Yes, ma'am.
Excellent, excellent. So we're gonna go on this side. Do we have any of the first cast members? Yes. So please remind us of your name and just tell us, reflecting back on the first production and now going into the second.
My name is Ayana Alexander, and I play a youth role, a teen role, and college role, all friends. Not a lead, but that's okay. I think the best part about this new play is the camaraderie among everyone, like getting to include everyone on all our old inside jokes. Get everyone in on the process. And so it's a learning curve, but it's also a really great experience again. So I'm glad.
Definitely, and supporting actors and actresses are just as important as the lead.
I agree.
Yes, yes, they are. So first cast members, do we have any more? Yes, please. Hi.
My name is Zora Body, and I play a teen friend and a college friend. A reflection, I'm really loving the encore and like, I'm enjoying it a lot actually. Like the first time it was really fun getting to know people, and now like the second time you get to grow even more and include other people, and it just makes the process a whole lot more fun. So I'm really enjoying it.
Yes. And that's always good to just to see this many people with different personalities. You know, maybe you guys go to different schools, you may or may not know each other, but just to have that connection is awesome. Very awesome. Yes. Hi.
My name is Taylor, and I play a teen friend and a college friend. So I think a reflection for me from the last time to this time. Last time, I kind of like just jumped in there. So it's kind of like, I was nervous, and like I knew a couple of people before like I actually started working with everybody, but it was kind of still weird. But now,
Just a little weird.
yeah, just a little bit.
Yeah.
But now I've like built relationships with everybody. Like she said, it's like my family, and I just like working with everybody.
Yes. Now, weird can be good things, right? Weird is coming out of your comfort zone. So just in case you guys understand that sometimes when you feel weird, it means it's something new, it's something different. And that's always an opportunity to learn, but I'm glad you brought that up. Anyone else in the back from, yes, I recognize you. Yes, how are you?
My name is Faith Brown, and I am a teen and college friend. For reflection for me, I'm now able to like put more power into how the play is, and how probably everyone else can put it into who are already there. Now that you see how it flows and how it puts in your life, you're able now to portray it now and how to speak it, how it flows for you, so how you can feel for everyone else, how you can portray it to them so they can feel the same way you feel.
Ah, definitely. Beautiful stuff. Yes. Yes, because this is a definite feel play. You're going to feel something from this.
All the down feels.
Yes. So while we are over here, we're going to start with the new cast members who had the blessing of coming into this lovely group of people. So what we're going to do is we're going to have you all stand up, and we can probably hear you maybe a little bit better at the mic, but just stand up and just kind of tell us. I know, it's starting with you. She got me this look, it's starting with you. But just stand up and just kind of tell us coming into this. Also, did you hear anything about the first production? And if you had any preconceived ideas, but coming into the cast that was already established. How was it?
My name is Drea.
Hi, Drea.
Hi, Drea.
Okay. Coming into this, I didn't know what to expect. I did hear about it because my friend Gloria was in it. And she just came to me one day and was like, "Are you gonna be in a play? We need new people." And I was like, "Okay, like sure." I wanted to do some more stuff anyway, so I came and I looked at everybody and got a feel for the play, and I liked it. I liked the concept. I liked what she was doing with everything. So it was a nice experience to be a part. It is a nice experience to be a part of because everybody was so welcoming and so warm. And come sit right here. I'll teach you what to say. And it was just it's so sweet how everybody just it just feels home. It's like it feels like home.
Yes.
So everything, the whole experience is just beautiful. The message is beautiful. Everything is just beautiful.
It is. Well, thank you. Thank you. Hello, how are you? So you're a new cast member. Tell us your name and what part you play.
I'm Shay, I'm Deshay, and I play Phillitia 40s.
Okay.
Yeah, and I didn't know anything about the play before I auditioned, but I got a really good feel. You know, I loved Phillithia's vibe in audition, so that was the first thing that made me excited. And once I read the script, I was in love. Like
Your soul, huh?
Yeah, it's really, really, really a good message, and it's just important. Like I really feel like this play is extremely important. I think everyone
Definitely. So since you played her in her 40s, did you see any similarities from her life to yours?
I mean, 30s, 40s, 20s, like everything.
Oh,
The
wow.
whole play, I feel like you can relate, if not all, some part of it, especially some part of it. I feel like my character is much more evolved as a woman. You know, but I feel like I'm getting there where she is, you know. So, but definitely 20s and 30s.
Yeah, because it's the struggles that brought you here.
Right, definitely it takes you through.
Yes. Okay, well, thank you. We have some of the other new cast members, starting on the end. Your name and role you play. And this is a family environment.
Right.
We got cute kids and all. Yes.
I am Enisha. I play Phillitia 20's understudy. This is new for me, like really new, because I sing, so I've never acted.
You sing something real quick.
Nah, I sing, and so this is new. Davia, which is like my little sister, she inboxed me and she was just like, I really think you should audition. I said, you think I should? Okay.
Because you never did anything like this. No.
Never.
Okay.
So I do nursing home ministry and all that stuff. So this is real new.
Out the front.
But for the most part, when I went to the audition, I was greeted with smiles and it was just welcoming. So
Beautiful
I love the environment, and then not only that, but this is my child, and she auditioned at the same time.
Hey, okay.
Like I tell her, teamwork make the dream work. So
Definitely.
anything that we're a part of, I'm all for it. It's an awesome experience. I'm just thankful for the opportunity. I'm grateful to meet new people, and everybody's been welcoming and feels like home. So
Yes.
I'm excited, and I'm looking forward to what's to come.
Excellent. Thank you so much.
Hello everybody, my name is Maisha Walton. I play the role of elementary friend 3, and it's exciting. And it's new for me, and I dance, so.
Okay. What kind of dancing? Praise dancing. Yes.
And it's very fun to meet new people and experience new things in life, because I've never done this. And
Yeah. How different is it from praise dancing? So between acting and praise dancing, because praise dancing involves everything. I mean, I imagine, how different was it for you in the play?
well, it's different from praise dancing because you don't talk, and
It's just artistic. I imagine it's artistic because you know, there's very beautiful praise dancing. So I imagine you brought the same thing to the play, but it was actually a good experience to do it with your mom, I imagine. That's beautiful.
and I'm kind of working on projection because it's my first time and I'm nervous.
That's okay. That's okay.
Excellent.
You were courageous. You were courageous to stand up and look beautiful. So thank you so much. Thank you. So we had someone join us, a familiar face that I recognize over in the back. So we're gonna have her stand up and tell us her name and what role she plays. But since we're reflecting back on the first production, just some reflections on how you feel from the first production going into the encore.
Hello everyone. My name is Rhonda Ogletree. I am playing Phillithia's 30s. I am a returning cast member, so I feel like this opportunity, I'm not as nervous as the new ones are.
Always good.
Yeah, because I'm not trying to memorize as much, but I'm more trying to hone my skills and become better.
Hone,
And trying to
yes.
improve myself. So I feel like since I'm not more focused on the memorization, it gives me the opportunity to be able to mentor others and to help them to develop their skills. So yes, I'm
Excellent.
excited.
Yeah. Okay, so we're coming back into the front row. Yes, ma'am.
Hello, my name is Melina Janelle. I'm going to be acting as elementary friend 2, and the experience is very nice because a lot of the people are very welcoming, and they taught me the things that I really did not know. And some of the games that's in the play, I didn't know how to do it. So when they helped me, it was very fun.
Games.
And I'm a model, so I've always wanted to be an actress. So I'm not very used to this, but it's just different.
I think you would transition well. Hello.
Hi, everybody. My name is Mahogany Sanders, and I am really excited about this play. It's not a cultural shock, but it just opened me up because I learned more about Miss Fee's story, and I learned a lot more about, my Black culture, and as far as hair, as far as the way we walk, the way we talk, the way we act, is not just as women, but as Black people in general. And I'm really excited about this play, not only to meet new people, but to expand in my acting career and its growth. And I've been learning new things from everyone, and I'm really glad to be a part of this process, and I want to continue, and I want to be a part of Fee's journey.
So what did you clap for that? So I have to ask you, what did you do before? Like you said, to go forward in your acting skills. What have you done before?
Before, I've been in previous shows, like I've been in projects and I've been in shows as far as my school, but going outside of that, it was a little outside of my comfort zone because I was walking in and these people were ready, like, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that, either you're in or you're out, and I'm like, oh, I'm in, I wanna be a part of this, like, teach me new things. But as far as that, I've been doing music before, and acting really wasn't, like, it was on the back burner, but I really hadn't expanded in that, and then people were reaching out like, hey, here's this show, and I'm like, I don't know if I should, and when I came in, me and Miss Fee, we clicked, and I just, like, I felt her story, and I felt comfortable with sharing, and when she felt comfortable with sharing with me, I was like, we need to do this. I need to do this. This is us, like, this is a family, and I want to be a part of this every step of the way.
Excellent, thank you. And I know we're gonna get to some of the we have a couple of new cast members on the back, but you're talking about everybody clicked, and actually that's pretty good because they're the male roles. So I just want to touch on that. You click with people, your personality with these young women, it's just the vibe in here. If you guys can feel the vibe in here, it is so loving and just, oh my gosh. So with your connection with people, I mean, to teach them about your heart and you, how has that been for you?
It's been amazing. They get to see all sides of me. Let's keep it real. They get to see all sides of me, and for me, I'm a person who doesn't like to do that and didn't have to do that, but because they're so closely connected, they get to see me not be on all the time. They get to see me be human. They get to see that they can be human and vulnerable too, and then they give me grace. The same grace that I ask and give to them, they give it back to me, and that's what's awesome, because I can truly be myself and let out everything that I need to let out creatively, which gives them permission to do the same. And so just like they say I give something to them, they give me much more than they could ever imagine. So I am elated to share this, and I'm looking around like, woo, I don't get to do this. I'm always like, I'm ordering chicken or pizza. We're trying to sell some tickets or sending an email back, and so we don't get a time we've never done this to this capacity. So this is the beautiful part that I know that exists, and I'm just excited to see us as one.
Oh, excellent, that's beautiful.
There's nothing, I can't do what I've been assigned to do without them, and I'm just grateful that God allowed them to be a part of this journey.
Yes, and it sounds like that they were picked. Like each and every one of you have a gift. and you have different skills, and I mean, really take in this opportunity as you go forward. Take that time to sit and reflect on what is going on, what has happened, and what is to come. Always take the time to do that. So without further ado, we're gonna go back to I started off with you, but please introduce yourself and tell us your role in the new play.
I'm Darian Audrey. I play the best friend of the lead male poet. Is that right?
Yes,
yeah.
Okay, so coming into this, or did you hear anything about the first production of the play before you decided to audition for the second one?
Yeah, I heard about it. Day is my sister-in-law's. She's married to my brother.
Did you have the skills? Were you like, I don't know, or were you
I've done
gung-ho?
previous work. I did a stage play for 3 years straight, and then I took a year off.
Okay.
And during that year, I ate a lot. So I was trying to get my weight back down before I went back to like acting and singing. Then they called me. She's like, I think you should try out for this role.
Yeah, this is your before. We've seen it before, okay?
And she's like, send your headshots, and I didn't send them for about a good hour. she kept calling. Okay, God, I'm all about when God sends you go.
He tells you, you don't question it, you better go. That's right. Okay, excellent. Amen. When God said, you better do it. Just remember that. All right, so we are coming to you. I believe Darnell, correct? Yes. So your role and your position in the play and how you feeling?
Okay, well, as she said, I'm Darnell Shelton. I play the lead male role and Fee's college love interest. So, you know, me and Darian are also like, we're also the only males in the play. So we're tasked with the responsibility of bringing that male flavor, that vibe, you know, perspective to the whole aspect, because it's all women and it's all black women. So it's a whole. What is that supposed to mean? It's a whole dynamic we gotta be ready for, and then I feel like my role is, even though it's a lead role, I do feel like a supporting member, because, you know, even though all these women are really taking charge and stepping up in this role, and then and so like I said, we got that responsibility of the male aspect, and so, you know, we got to come in and watch them and get ready to bring it at all times, because like in the overall aspect, I feel like, you know, the male is not really the forefront, so we got to kind of take a step back and give the ladies their shine. So, but that means we also got to be in the background doing our part and be ready to come in and act every moment. So, you know, it's always just a hurry up and wait situation. Between these three, we got 3 drill sergeants. So, you know, feel like the military. So, they be ready at all times.
Yes. Well, that's a great experience. So we are back to the front. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. So you're joining the cast. How is it for you?
Woo. I was so nervous. Like, I was really like terrified.
And what's your name?
I'm Janelle Lene.
Janelle, and what role do you play?
I'm the lead 30s understudy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who are you in the play with, Janelle?
My daughter. So that's my amazing daughter, the model there. And so I've always wanted to get into acting and theater, but I'm a hairstylist and makeup artist, and so I'm behind the scenes. And
I'm about to say they need you,
I'm
right?
back there.
Yes.
But as I have like really worked with my daughter and helped her chase her dreams, like and taking her all over the country to chase this acting dream, I'm like, Janelle, just go for it. Especially like working with her, and I'm like, okay, I'll audition. And so then I auditioned, and I was like, I felt like I was in the role of my audition. I was like, oh, if I don't get the role or not, I'm doing this again. Like, and so we got to talking, and we had met last year, and I'm busy, and so I really didn't have any time to rehearse for the play last year at all. And so I was determined to just make time. Like, if she chose me this time, I'm gonna make time. Clients, I gotta wait.
Definitely,
like,
it's a calling. It's calling. You gotta do it.
The timing was perfect, and so, and like everybody said, it's so welcoming. Like, I was really nervous, like, and I remember the first time car ride with Thomas and everybody, and I'm like, y'all, like, how do y'all do this? They're like, how long you been acting? Never. again, like everybody else, like I'm so grateful to be here and be one of the chosen few, like that are
The
here.
chosen few, yes, because this is definitely Dayton history in the making. Well, you know what? I am so grateful that we got a chance to meet every single one of the people here so they can tell you their name. Please look out for them and make sure you go see the encore performance of the Death of a Lie stage play on March 8th at 2 p.m. at the Dayton Art Institute. Again, proceeds from this play, it goes to youth programming and the Wesley Community Center. And this is a soul-stirring play of the life and development of Phillitia. And any parting words?
Yes, I want to thank CareSource, who's one of our sponsors.
Okay.
And I want to thank Jackie Gamlin, who's another one of our sponsors. Because of them, we're able to provide over 100 tickets to youth in the community. So I want to say thank you. I also want to say thank you to all of my parents, my aunties, my church members, my uncles, all my granddaddies, everybody who deals with this schedule. That is a lot. And my mamas and all of you guys, I just want to say I'm very grateful for that. And I want to leave you guys with just this little piece here.
Yes.
So we're just going to do the We Are So Fabulous.
You better be in rhythm too.
Alright, so and then we're going to end it with this part, and that'll be it. We don't play, okay? All right. We are so fabulous. We slay.
Slay, slay, slay. We are so tough. They know by our look that says,
we don't play. Hey, give it up, give it up. That is awesome. They don't play. Y'all feel that? Y'all had to feel that straight through the screen. Y'all had to feel that straight through the screen. Well, thank you. Yes. So make sure this is just a little bit of what you will see going to see this encore performance. Again, Death of a Lie is also the sponsor for tonight. So tickets are on sale. Get your tickets before it sells out. We are about to exit. We're about to go into the after the live wind down. You should have joined us. We got food and everything going on tonight. Yes, yes. So we want to thank the owners, Derek and Tara Purnell. This is a beautiful venue. The Backhouse, your hospitality venue. You can rent it. So please come out, join us. Thanks to the owners. And we will get this party going at the after the live wind down. Coach V, be blessed. Thanks for joining. Bye.